Hey guys, Evan Tan here. In this video, we are going to go through our entire product launch sequence with you guys, all the way from the product research team, all the way to to the media buyers team. All right, this is very important. All right, this is the exact system that propel us all the way to 7-figure months. All right, so if you want to have a system, this is the exact video you have to follow. All right, so all the way starting from the product research team, we start off by asking them to list down all the potential products in Google Docs. All right, so after learning all the different research methods, this will be taught by you to your product research team. All right, so there are tons and tons of different methods, all the way from Taobao to AliExpress, I don't know, countless methods that we've actually taught you guys. So teach all these methods to your product research team, and after they learn all of this, they are able to do the job for you, right, day in day out. Right, so first thing first, the product research team will first list down all the potential products in Google Docs. All right, so in a moment's time, we'll also show you the Google Docs that the product research team list in an example format for you to follow through. All right, so this is also very important because some of the criteria there it's easier for a product manager to come in and filter it. All right, so after that, a product manager will come in and filter the Google Docs further. Right, so he will set some of the products accordingly, some of the high priority, medium priority, or low priority. Right, so some of the high priority means it has the potential to be a really good winning product. Right, I mean, there's no guarantees, but I mean, because after launching so many winners, our product manager has a good idea of what is a winning product. Right, so that is very important. So train your manager to have this kind of sense. All right, so after finding a few winning products before, you have more confidence as well. All right, so after that, once he vets through the high priority list, he'll transfer some of the good high priority products into the product launch sequence. All right, so this will be thrown into another product launch Google Docs. All right, which we will also show you later on. All right, so after that, this is where the other parts of the team come in. All right, so the media buyer, the copywriters will start copywriting all of the necessary copywriting, for example your ads, and then your product store listing, and then after that some of your VAs can then upload the product store listing, and then the pricing will be decided by your manager. All right, after that the video editors can start preparing the videos. Just understand that all of this is happening concurrently, right? So it's working like a well-oiled machine. Everything moves smoothly, right? So all the way from the product research until now, everything is moving smoothly through some of the apps we told you before, like Trello, Slack, and Google Docs. It's a combination of all this that requires really good coordination, and it takes time to build such a system. All right, so by looking at this system, it seems easy, but implementing is actually not that. It takes time. So take some time, teach your members, teach your team on how to do this. After all this has been done, then it will be thrown. All this will be then directed to the media buyers, where a specific launch strategy will be taught to the media buyers. All right, so what we tell the media buyers, after having gone through our course, you should have a better understanding, what strategy to use as well. So this is exactly what we do with our media buyers as well. So let's say you found a really good product A, for example, and you just tell him you want to launch product A in strategy A and B. So your media buyer will exactly know what to do. So you give him the exact keynotes and stuff, and he'll understand oh, I need to do this in US, UK with strategy A. It's very clear cut, and there's no gray area where he don't understand. So everything, all the way from the product research all the way to the media buyers, is very clear cut. Smooth transition, and no dilly-dallying or miscommunication. All right, so everything here is very smooth. It's very important that communication among the team is very smooth. All right, so even if we have a virtual team, it's very important that a good Slack or QQ or any of the other apps that we've taught you guys will help you have a better transition all the way from the product research all the way to the product launch. All right, so after the product launch, I don't have to mention much more. It's all about vertical scaling, and then with this system you'll be able to horizontal scale very easily and properly. All right, so you can launch 5-10 products depending on the size of your team, day in and day out. You do not need to wait. If you don't have a team, you can't do this, right? You can't possibly do this alone every single day. It would just burn you out, and I'm pretty sure you don't have the time to do all of this single-handedly. All right, so right now let me quickly go through the Google Docs that our product research and product manager, the launch sequence use. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, we're back, at the product research doc. All right, so right here, it's a very simple Google Docs that you can just put it online and share it among your entire product research team. So day in, day out, your entire product research team, they'll put in potential products into here. All right, so the first column will simply be, the product's name. All right, okay. After that will be the Facebook link. If he found it through, some of the other softwares, spy softwares and stuff, he can put in the link over here. All right, so next up, if it's a Facebook is already been launched, he will talk about how many high shares or medium shares or low shares and views. Sometimes it's very hard to determine here, so it also requires some sense from your product manager to determine whether it still has a potential to launch. Right, some products are already very saturated, so being too late to the market has its disadvantages as well. So this one requires your own judgment call. All right, so next up will be the product store link. All right, if it has already been launched elsewhere, you can actually look at what other people are already doing, some of their copywriting. You can just learn from them, and do it really quickly to your own store. All right, so next up, product research, they will help you out with finding YouTube links as well. It can be many more, from any other websites. They are able to find ready videos, or free videos online where they can find all and throw it to the video editor where they can video edit the video. All right, so next up, they also quickly go to AliExpress to find the cheapest link or any product link that you can find there. All right, so this is very important and quick. I don't know. Yeah, and over here is the pricing, and also quickly put in the pricing. And this will also at the same time will be thrown to the procurement team, which I didn't put it in the product launch sequence because it's not really part of the sequence. All right, so after that, your procurement team will start looking for the prices and at least have a rough understanding of how much this will cost to ship from China all the way to some of the specific top tier countries. All right, so next up will be the niche. Right, so after that, some of the niche are really popular, so this is very dependent on your own store. So for us, certain niche we put a higher priority because it has a higher potential of going viral, like the baby, the toy, some of the beauty niche, they are really good. All right, so the last two parts will be a unique selling point. All right, a unique selling point. So you have to let your product researchers have a better understanding of what is a good product. So by giving him some tips on and showing him some history of the past winning products, you have a better understanding. So you need him to actually give you in a few sentences or a few words why this is a good product, or why this has a wow factor, why this has a good utility, and so forth. All right, so after all of this is done, you can easily put in color codes, so your product manager comes in, can have a better, clearer code, and because this list will be really long and it's very time tedious, very tedious to go through the entire list. So now after that, the product manager will then decide which are the high priority products and then transfer it to the product launch sequence. And then for the not so good one, he'll actually put in the comments here and explain why is it it's not that ready yet, or maybe it will take next week to launch this product. All right, so next up I'm going to show you the product launch sequence docs in a moment's time. All right, give me a second. All right, right now we're back at the product launch spreadsheet. All right, so this is the final step before before your ads is launched. All right, so right here is very clearly, the product name and the product link. All right, this product link, if you're using AliExpress, you can go ahead and put the AliExpress link here. Generally, this is just having a rough idea for the media buyer to know what this product is, so he can get a better understanding of what ads or what interests, what demographics, what behaviors to target. All right, so over here, this will be a shared sheet among the video editors, the copywriters, and everything. So and the VAs. All right, so once this is done, a video editor will come in, put here, and he'll put in the specific Dropbox link or whatever here, in order for the media buyer to download it. All right. So after the product has been uploaded to Shopify, VA can just simply come in and put yes. If there's no VA, you just have to make a system where a VA will automatically come in. Oh, why is this not uploaded? A manager will also constantly check why is there this product not launched, or is there a roadblock or something. They have to be constantly checking. All right. So also the product copywriting is very important. All right. So the product copywriting done by the copywriter, once it's done, it won't take him very long. So it's very, very quick and easy, right? Have him draft up 5, 10 really quick and easy. I mean, we have given you the exact copy. That's very, very easy. It takes less than 10 minutes for you to do really, really good ones. All right. I mean, it's not that hard. Okay. So next up, and then will be the ad copy. Is it done? Right. This will be after the media buyer. He will do a page post or wherever and save it. So once it's done, he'll put it over here, right? He'll put it in the Facebook post ID. So he can actually prepare it here prior to the launch. And after that, some of the VA can shorten the Shopify, the product link. So be it Bitly, Google shortener, or your own Shopify shortener, it doesn't matter, right? So Shopify is the one that we use all the time, because when your Google one is taken down or something, the link will not work anymore. But your Shopify one, you can redirect again and again. All right, so that will be covered in a separate video. So after that, all your project manager or your product manager needs to ensure that everything is launch. All right, so it's like a launch sequence. It's like a launch pad. You need to ensure that most of the things over here is green. If it's no, why? Right? You have to have someone keep on questioning, why is it not launched? All right, so what is the issue? Where has the roadblock came about? All right, so where has the roadblock came about? Then someone will go into the specific roadblock and get it resolved. All right, so after that, the Shopify content ID will be very useful for retargeting and some of the creating custom audiences. So we always put it here as a good measure. All right, so I think that's about it for our entire product launch sequence. I think this is a very, very in-depth product launch sequence that we have shared with you guys. So make sure to jot down notes and make sure you develop your team slowly towards this this level where you're able to make it a well-oiled machine and everything is automated. So day in and day out, you do not need to worry, oh, am I launching any products today? So your team is doing everything for you. So like every day now, I don't really need, me or Steve don't really need to ask, are you launching products today, or which products are you launching today? I don't really ask, unless something really big comes about, then we will be informed, or our project manager will be informed. So you have to ensure that this entire system is built up, so that you can scale all the way to the moon. All right, so that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.